The DBS Women's World Card is a great card for anyone who wants to earn the most amounts of miles for their online shopping. And just in case you're wondering, even though there's the word woman there, the card is available for men too. In this video, I'll be talking about how you can qualify for the card, what are the card features, how it works, and of course, what are the sign-up gifts that you will receive when you sign up for the card. Also, do join my Telegram group to discuss stocks and personal finance if you have not done so. Alright, let's start with the eligibility criteria first. In order to get the card, you first need to be at least 21 years old and have an annual income of at least $80,000. However, based on what I know, even if you do not earn that much, it's still possible to get the card, especially if you already have an existing DBS credit card. The DBS Women's World Card has an annual fee of $194.40 for the principal card holder and $97.20 for each supplementary card. It is waived for the first year, and subsequent annual fees can be waived if you spend at least $25,000 per year. However, it is still possible to get your annual fee waived even if you do not spend $25,000 per year. So you can still try to request for a waiver even if you didn't meet the spending requirement. Next, let's talk about how the card works. The DBS Women's World Card gives you 4 miles per dollar for almost all of your online spends. And the fantastic thing about this card is that the 4 miles per dollar reward is capped at a rather high $2,000 limit per calendar month. Anything after that, you will just earn a tiny 0.4 miles per dollar. It is also worth noting that this $2,000 limit is a lot higher than many other similar miles cards, such as the City Rewards card and the HSBC Revolution card, both of which has a cap of just $1,000. However, while the card has a high spending cap, the downside is that this card has a $5 spending block where it will award you 10 DBS points or 20 miles for every $5 that you spend, and they will round the rewards point down to the nearest whole number. So for example, if you spend $9.99 online, based on this chart, you will earn 18 DBS points or 36 miles per dollar or 3.6 miles per dollar. On the other hand, if you spend $4.99, you will earn 8 points or 3.2 miles per dollar. The other downside of the card is that its DBS points have a rather short expiry date of just 1 year. In contrast, other similar cards such as the City Rewards card, HSBC Revolution, and OCBC Titanium Rewards have a much longer expiry dates for their reward points. So what are the online transactions that will qualify for 4 miles per dollar? Almost everything, such as online shopping on e-commerce websites, air tickets, hotel bookings, movie tickets, attraction tickets, food deliveries, streaming services like Netflix and Spotify. Even Grab and GoJet rides will earn you 4 miles per dollar as they are considered as online spends. However, the usual exclusions will still apply, such as insurance premiums, hospital bills, school fees, utility bills, and so on. Besides that, the DBS Women's World Card also earns 4 miles per dollar on Kris Plus transactions. This is because Kris Plus transactions are counted as online transactions. And that is great because Kris Plus earn rates can range anywhere from 1 miles per dollar all the way to 9 miles per dollar. This means if you use the DBS Women's World Card to make a purchase at Kris Plus merchants, you can earn up to 13 miles per dollar on that purchase. So that's nice. Quick pause. You may sometimes feel that investing is a lonely journey. But it doesn't have to be this way, because Webull has a global community. With more than 40 million downloads, you will find a bunch of connections across the world. Here, you can share your investing experience, insights, and tips about the stock market, while at the same time learn from one another in order to further improve your investment skills. The one feature that I like about the community is that besides the usual discussion, there are many different groups where you can join to discuss different topics. For example, there's the options group where you can discuss everything about options. Or if you see an account that you like, you can also follow it to get updates from them. For example, I'm following Webull News SG to get some latest stock updates from Webull. Also, if you sign up using my link down below, fund any amount and keep the money there for 30 days, you will get to win 10 free shares worth up to $5,000 in total. There's also a Money Boo promotion where you can earn up to $2,000 by funding more. Also, if you are looking for a great alternative, Webull recently launched their very first transfer deal. You can find that in the app promotion center once you sign up with my link. So if you are interested in trying out Webull, to sign up to them using my link down below. With that being said, let's get back to the video. The DBS Women's World Card also works well with Atome, a buy now, pay later service. This can be useful for splitting up large purchases, such as a MacBook Pro, especially since the OCBC Titanium Rewards stopped offering bonus points on computer peripherals and software and electronic stores, and caps the reward to just $1,110 per calendar month. Though, take note that in order for the DBS Women's World Card to be eligible to earn the 4 miles per dollar, you need to manually trigger the payment on Atome instead of letting Atome deduct the monthly payment automatically. Here's a pro tip. If you are unsure whether a transaction qualifies for 4 miles per dollar or not, one easy way to tell is by going to heymax.ai and look for your merchant's name. For example, if you spend at the Apple online store, this card will give you 4 miles per dollar. As a bonus, if you sign up to them using my link down below, you will also qualify for bonus miles when you enter the merchant's website through them, yeah? Then you might be wondering, since this card is good for online spends and covers almost every category, does it mean that I can pair this card with Instagram Amaze to also earn miles for offline spends? Unfortunately, no. Since last year, the DBS Women's World Card has excluded Instagram Amaze from earning any DBS points.
So, too bad.
As of now, one of the few remaining cards that work with Instagram Amaze is the City Rewards card, which still offers 4 miles per dollar for both offline and online spends when you pair it with Instagram Amaze. So, where can you use the points at? DBS partners with 4 frequent flyer programs, namely KrisFlyer, Asia Miles, Kantas Frequent Flyer, and AirAsia Big Loyalty. Each transfer costs $27 regardless of the number of points transferred. So don't anyhow convert here, convert there, yeah? Only convert when you need to. Besides that, if you are also a card holder of DBS Insignia, DBS Black Treasures Elite, or DBS Altitude card, you'll be eligible to join the auto conversion program for KrisFlyer Miles, where if you pay a flat fee of $43.20 per membership year, DBS will auto convert your DBS points to KrisFlyer Miles in blocks of 500 points each calendar quarter. One good thing is that DBS points earned on different DBS cards can be put together for redemption. So, for example, if you have a DBS Women's World Card and a DBS Altitude card, you can redeem your points from both cards at the same time. However, DBS points are not put when it comes to card cancellation. So if you are going to cancel a DBS card, you will need to transfer your points out, or else you will forfeit the DBS points that you have earned on that card. Besides the 4 miles per dollar from the card, one bonus tip is that you can also pay your DBS Women's World Card bills with the HSBC Everyday Global account in order to earn an additional 1% cashback. All you need to do is first deposit at least 2K per month into the HSBC Everyday Global account, or if you are a Premier or Jade customer, it will be $5,000 per month. Take note, they only need you to transfer in, yeah? This means you can transfer in the money and withdraw it back out again and still qualify. However, just make sure that your account has a minimum balance of $2,000, yeah? Otherwise, there will be a fall below fee of $5. Second, perform at least 5 eligible transactions of any amount each month. The eligible transactions can be either a credit card spend, debit card spend, gyro bill payments, or fund transfer out to a non-HSBC account. So even if you withdraw $1 5 times, you will still qualify for this criteria. And just like that, you will easily earn a bonus 1% cashback just by paying your DBS Women's World Card bill. Another bonus tip. The DBS Women's World Card also qualifies for the credit card spend category on your DBS Multiplier account. So, for example, if you can credit your salary into DBS Multiplier and spend with the card, you'll be able to earn a minimum interest of 1.8% per annum. And the more categories you can fulfill, the higher your interest. Finally, let's talk about the sign-up rewards that you can get when you sign up for the card using my link down below. From now till 31st January 2024, if you are a new DBS card member, and if you can spend a minimum of $800 within 60 days of getting the card, you will receive a $150 cashback. So, as you can see, given that the DBS Women's World Card has a high earn rate of 4 miles per dollar on online transactions, a rather high $2,000 monthly rewards cap, and relatively few exclusions, it is one of the must-have cards for anyone who wants to earn miles quickly on their online shopping. Anyway, that's all for this video. Hopefully, you found it useful. Like, share and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.